Hello guys, and welcome to another Total Warhammer 2 battle. This time, the Red Duke marches his undead host to meet the Dark Elves led by Malekith. So yeah, this time I'm playing as Malekith. This is a 1v1 and I'm facing against this player that is, well, playing as the Red Duke and the Vampire Counts. So yeah, let's go over the army compositions real quickly, right? So, I am bringing Malekith here. He's on his Black Dragon and he's bringing his Guess Malice, the Stand Ground, Soul Eater, Board of Pain for some good debuff, Blade Wind, and Chill Wind. And I have a front line of Dread Spears, just the basic Dread Spears, just here to hold line and allow other units of the army to do the real damage. They're just here to die basically. And 3 units of Dark Shard, some really good armor piercing missiles that are going to be a really bit of danger to the Red Duke and some of his more elite units. Next, we have here on the back line some Sisters of Slaughters to just basically kill any infantry any dangerous infantry that comes this way. In the flanks, we have 2 Cold One Knights here just to hold the line, try to hold against any cavalry, not really win, but just try to keep them away from the back line while as the Dark Sharks do their work. And War Hydra, the Chill of Suntar. This is the regiment of renown War Hydra that has a freezing attack instead of like chill. Yeah, frostbite instead of fire attack. I mean, the normal one with its fire attack probably was better against the Vampire Cans, but this one just looks really good without its color scheme, so I just wanted to bring it. Next, the Vampire Cans. Here we have the Red Duke, who is on his Zombie Dragon. He is bringing obviously El Sif to hunt down heroes. And in regards to spell, Black Gaze of Nagash, Raise the Dead, the Bankel's Dance Macabre for some good buffs, and Invocation of Nehek, because you cannot come into a battle as a Vampire Counts without Invocation of Nehek. And here we have a little bit of a pestilence brought upon my poor Cold One Knights. They're not going to like that. Yep, these poor guys are just getting... Oh, but I think I... Oh, sorry about that. So yeah, I already lost a bit of a Cold One Knights there. That's not good for me. And in regards to the rest of the Vampire Counts army, he's bringing a front line of zombies, just 4 zombies, supported by Graveguard, basic Graveguard here with the 2 chevrons, and the Sternsman, one of my favorite units in the game. This just a really amazing Graveguard with regeneration, anti-infantry, charge defense against all, and Silver Shield. That's really good. He also has 2 White Kings, which I don't know why he's bringing. I don't think they're good. I never see them on multiplayer, but I mean, I guess they're still heroes. They have this bit of this little thing called the Scapsract, which I mean, I don't bring them. It seems to be strong against infantry, but I don't know. And a bit of a Corpse Balefire here to support his unit with regeneration and Vigor of Mortis. And I know, actually, I don't think he has regeneration. No, yeah, he has regeneration just for itself. But yeah, it damages the leadership of my units and has the Balefire to reduce my power, my magic basically. So yeah, another White King, and in the flank, the heart of this army really, 2 Blood Knights. These really elite cavalry are here to just bring the pain upon my backline. And the fight has already getting started with the zombies coming under fire from the shades. Their shades, and not dark shirts actually. Yeah. And my Dread Spears just getting engaged by the zombies. They should not have a problem with these guys. The danger are basically the Grey Guard, who are more or less going to be able to basically deal with these guys. And War of Pain coming up on the Stormsman, and so that they are not able to fight very effectively, and the Sisters of Slaughter coming in to deal with them, as well as some fire from the Dark Shards. The Stormsmen are really dangerous, so we have to start chewing up that regeneration before they become a problem later on. Oh, actually, there's another bot knight over here. I don't know why he should bring them up really fast, because that's probably not going to be very good if he doesn't. And what's this? I think there was a bit of a Wind of Death coming over, ripping through my lines. I think I don't see a lot of that. Actually, no. Was it a win of that? I don't know. Maybe it was the unit, the ability of the whites. Oh, what's the over here? Some of the zombies trying to rip into my lines, trying to get into my dark shards, but the cold one knights and the war hydra just ripping through them. The zombies are not going to be very useful for other things as for something other than cannon fodder. Ooh, and these poor stunsmen already up to half health. We have a bit of an invocation of the heck to try to keep them up on the fight, but they're breaking, so they're going to start crumbling soon. And the dark shard fire trying to snipe the white king. It's going to be really useful if I snipe it really early. And here we have a battle of dragons. Malekith is about to do the red duke, but he has already put LC upon me, which yeah, that's really bad. It really hurts Malekith, the ability of Malekith to fight him up on the battle. But let's see if he manages to win this. He still has not brought up his Blood Knights for some reason. He really needs to bring them up because his front line is about to break. Yeah, okay, already he also has Foe Seeker here. He does not want me to escape here. But I pop up Stand Your Ground, and that should negate some of the effects of the LCIP, yep. And the Blood Knights appear to be on the move finally. They should have moved earlier, but because to support the infantry, but now that they're moving, it's better than nothing, I guess. And Soul Eater, that's going to be really dangerous for the Red Duke. I'm just basically stealing his health right now. And an engagement here. The Blood Knights are fighting the Cold Knights. The Blood Knights should be able to come completely on top. They're really better than the Cold Knights. Even if the Cold ones have the how you call it, Cold ones. Yeah. Although I have pop up Mother's Prowess, so that should be able to even the fight a little bit. And some fire here, some red attacks coming into the Cold ones. I mean into the Blood Knights, and that just rips through their formation. That's really good. A really good fire red attack with 30 kills and 500 armor value. And the Red Duke coming into the ground, trying to escape Malekith, but now he's very easily going to come under fire from the Dark Shards and the red attack from Malekith, and the Red Duke goes down. And it's all up to the White Kings, who thankfully he managed to pop a bit of an invocation on the heck up on them before they died. And now we have the Grey Guard trying to chase down the Dark Shards, but yeah, with the amount of things he has on the field, unless he uses the last of his Blood Knights here, and he wins the engagement over here, which he already has. He does not have a lot of chances right now. And we have that charge of the Cold One Knights trying to engage them, as well as the Malekith engaging the White King, and yeah, just completely stopping them on their tracks and pushing back their formation and just ripping through them, charging in the flank. That's really good. And now no, these Blood Knights are still up here. I don't know what they're doing. They need to move out. They need to engage the enemy. They're just being useless over here. The poor stunsmen are just they're just being disintegrating. The Belfire also broke, so yeah, that's the end for this Vampire front line. The two White Kings are trying to engage Malekith, but yeah, one of them, they're not very good, and one of them is not enough, and he's going to, how do you say it? I forgot how it's crumble. Yeah, he's going to crumble without doing a lot of anything. These are White Kings trying to avenge his fallen brother, but yeah, it's not going to be very good. The last of the Grey Guard are also crumbling, and the Blood Knights trying to get some damage done, but yeah, it's a bit too late for that. These other two Blood Knights also coming finally into the battle, but yeah, that's a really big misuse of the Blood Knights. They should have moving at the same time as the rest of the army. Now they're just fighting. They're just fighting my army without any support, and that's not going to be very good for them. And the White King just was swinging its sword to Malekith, but not doing a lot of damage, honestly. But the Blood Knights trying to rip through what remains of my infantry, but yeah, by this point they're not going to be able to do that. they're coming into the dark shards, trying to take them out of the fight before they do much more damage. But yeah, by this point, unless they manage to get some cool kills, but into my army, it's basically done. They still have the White King, one of the Blood Knights is at full health, but this one is about to get caught by the Spearman and probably by Malekith. Oh yeah, Dark Shard Fire coming in. Another breath attack upon these Blood Knights. Oh, that's nasty. And they're just finishing up this part of my front line, but now Malekith has come with a bit of a breath attack also. No, he has cancelled the breath attack. But yeah, the Blood Knights still seem to have a chance. They have broken through most of my infantry, and there's still a bit of my infantry left, but most of the Blood Knights are really weak by this point, but they still have a bit of some models. The White King is still alive, so maybe they manage to take out Malekith. They are going to be able to turn this fight around, but yeah, I find it doubtful. And now another breath attack coming up on the remaining Blood Knights and just killing more of these guys. This is not a good fight for. Yeah, by this point it's basically over. The Blood Knights are crumbling just as they engage the War Hydra and Malekith, who has just popped up a stand your ground for the extra melee defense. And yeah, by this point it's over. Not a lot remains. Sun Chill went to just make sure that they die, and only the White King remains. The White King remains, and yeah, he's not going to do anything by this point. Yep, and he crumbles into the ground. So yeah, that was a really quick battle over there. Sorry about that. I just wanted to upload a 1v1, but yeah, not a very good 1v1 honestly. The Vampire Count player just misused his whole the Blood Knights, who only moved to Duel. Had no chance against Malekith with all of the spells, the Soul Leader, and the fire from the Dark Shards. Yeah, one of them. I mean, his Blood Knights still did a bit of work, but if they had moved at the start, when all of his infantry was engaged mine, and all of mine was tied up, he could have very easily broken through. He could have, well, not very easily, but he could have stood a really big chance of breaking through my infantry, but in the end, he was not able to do that. Also, I think his corpse fire, we didn't see that, but his corpse fire was just sniped by my Dark Shards, I think. So yeah, here I am with losing about half of my army, but basically keeping the War Hydra and Malekith, which are basically the cores of this army. I mean, the Sisters of Slaughter are then, as well as the Cold One Knights. Most of my front line is there, but the Dark Shards and Malekith and the War Hydra are still around, which were basically the most important units, well, apart from the Sisters of Slaughter. And here we see that the White Kings, yeah, they absolutely did nothing at all. I mean, I think this one paid for itself, but I don't remember how much the White Kings cost because I never bring them. The Sternsman getting completely destroyed as well as this other unit of Rearguard. And yeah, the Blood Knights not being able to do much. These two did a bit of work. This one I think paid for itself, but this one's just got completely demolished by all of the fire that was coming them since they had no other support from their army. So yeah, the Red Duke also got a bit of value for himself, but I don't know if that was enough. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the battle. I'll see you next time. I'm going to try something new very soon. I'm going to try a bit of an Empire, a bit of a newer type of video. So yeah, look out for that one. And I'll see you next time. Have a good day.